Okay. All right. We got.
Keep that in sync. Keep that
I
in
am.
sync.
I am.
Please do.
Yeah.
Well, we was just second.
Yeah.
So you were
I
saying,
said this reckoning.
yeah,
This
this
was.
is a reckoning.
This is a reckoning. All right.
It's literally called the reckoning. Literally called that
My
too.
God.
So okay, and for all intents and purposes, like I said, I'm mentioning the guy who I'm referring to is 50 Cent. He got behind this new information, and and the topic is
Well,
yes, once again.
hold on, hold
Go
on,
ahead,
hold
go
on.
ahead,
First of
go ahead.
all,
Keep
this,
y'all suspend some more. Keep y'all
this,
suspend some more.
this freaking claimer.
Mm-hmm.
All of this
Yes,
is all he say, she say. This ain't got nothing to do. We just speaking on what we
allegations,
saw.
bro.
This is all we seen was allegedly. This is what happened. Allegedly,
Allegedly,
that is what happened.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
And we're
Let's
gonna
get
stay
that
saying
clear.
it. We're
Let's
gonna
get
stay
that
saying it.
clear. Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that.
If y'all get annoyed, leave. Y'all get annoyed, leave. How you
Yep.
doing?
And and
You
all
all right?
all I'm gonna say is, God, please pray for Sean Puff Daddy Combs in Jesus' name, because yo, I wish this on no man.
Oh my,
And
yeah.
we have to
Oh.
give one award away before we leave, before we start
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
The Petty of 2026, 2025. The Petty
Oh, he's been
man.
paid for years.
Yeah, but this,
He's been paid for years.
but this though, the Petty Award of the Year, possibly the decade, goes to Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent.
Yo,
He is petty as heck, bro.
you're very.
This ain't right at all. This ain't right at all. But at the same, but and all right, let's go. Let's get into it because I ain't even about to go there.
So hold on, let's hold on right quick. Let's talk about that for a second, right quick. Okay, 50 Cent, bro.
Mhm.
50 Cent, bro. And yes, I do have 50 Cent in my top five favorite rappers. Don't get it. Of course, he's in my top five. Always been one of my favorite rappers coming up, like in my childhood. Definitely is an inspiration. Definitely has an influence on how I rap and things like that. And if you don't know G Union, if you didn't grow up on G Union, you know what kind of stuff it's at. But
G Unit.
I will say this: even 50 was petty with G Unit.
Yeah.
Even he has a falling out with some of his artists. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about sports from Lord Banks. Like we talk about that. Oh, like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna get through that. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know what time it is. But
Yeah.
anyways, yes. So Pub Day comes out. Pub Day. I might even call that me Pub Day. Sorry, I'm not saying that.
Sean Combs.
I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna say Diddy. We gonna be. That's what we call for the most part. Diddy. All right. Even though everybody believes into the idea of no Diddy.
Right.
Okay, so the Diddy, what's it called again? Diddy the Reckoning?
Yep.
Okay,
Woo.
so the first episode is entitled Pain versus Love. Interesting title. Very interesting title. I'm not gonna go through the whole episode, but we are gonna break down takeaways. We're gonna keep on doing this, for all four parts because they only do four parts of this, and it is interesting. My mom's even interested in one watching herself. Like, I'm watching too. I'm like, Mama, go ahead, watch it.
Oh yeah.
Pray to God you don't get traumatized. Boy. So I'm watching it, and the first thing that we see, obviously, I'm gonna go into all in order, but we do see Diddy talking to his lawyer,
Yep.
right? And if you want to talk about a man who was nervous, looking to defend himself,
You,
paint the picture that he was not this, he was not this, that was that. That was that right there. And the fact that we got this one, see, this documentary stands out probably the best out of all of the ones that have been released.
yeah.
This shows footage
Yeah.
of Diddy in the current time, whether it's like last year or even up until this year. We're talking about up to date stuff. We're not talking about what he did in the past.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about now, and it's coming back to bite him, and in the rear end.
Yeah. It says in
Mm,
2025, Sean Combs was
mm,
tried in federal court on charges including RICO sex trafficking and
mm,
violations at the Mann Act. He was convicted
mm.
He was convicted on two counts for transportation. What's that? To engage the prostitution under the Mann Act and acquitted of the remaining charges. Hold up. And then what was the
Mm-hmm.
part after that? And then he said, hold on, because I'm watching it right now. Again,
Mm-hmm.
this thing,
Yes,
I'm
me
watching
too.
this over and over. This thing is crazy. Okay, remaining charges. He was sentenced to 50 months in prison with time served.
Jeez.
Now, before we go all the way deep
Mm.
into this, the reason why I'm saying 50 Cent is so petty is because me personally, this is my personal opinion. If Puff
Mm-hmm.
Daddy would have got 15 to 20 years, this would have never came out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
but since he only got
Mm-hmm.
4, 50 Cent feel that wasn't enough. So he got to put this out to let him know, like, bro, no, you're not just gonna get off the hook with 4 years with all this nonsense that you put a lot of people through.
Yeah.
So no,
Yeah.
we're going to do that. But I think if he got sentenced to 15, 20 years, I don't think 50 Cent would have put this out. I think he would have just been like, all right, he got his time served. But just only getting 4 years for all the information that's on these shows, that was a smack in the
Yeah.
hand. That was a smack on the hand. And
That
50 was
that
like,
is
no, we not doing that. We not about to let you get off the hook
uh
like that. You're crazy.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. We listen, I can be petty. I can for sure be petty.
Mm-hmm.
Do not get it twisted. You want me to be petty? I will be. BC knows.
Yep.
Larry knows. I can go in. But at the same exact time, I know my limits. even I know my limits.
Yep.
Facey don't care about limitations, bro. He
Nope.
don't care about having limitations. That man said, nah, it's gonna come out today. It's gonna
Yep.
come out today. And I'm gonna make sure it comes out this year.
Yep.
It's gonna be a freaking guarantee. Footage has been recorded. You should never have recorded footage. First and foremost, whoever you get like footage recorded from, boom. Mm. I
Yeah,
don't know.
now whoever that is.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Did you watch that thing that I sent you, that Joe Budden podcast? Did you watch that?
No, I didn't watch it yet. No, I didn't watch
Yeah,
it yet.
yeah. There's information on there, bro. It's
Oh boy.
information.
Oh
It's
boy.
information on there. Like
Mm-hmm.
they was talking about the person who was actually recording this stuff, and they was
Mm-hmm.
saying like, "Yo, Diddy was making a documentary because he thought he was going to get free, so he wanted to have it all on film. He wanted it all filmed because he thought he
Oh
was coming home, and it
no.
all turned into a 180.
Have a good one. Thank you, man. You too. No. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
no.
when it didn't
What?
happen, and he got locked up, it's
No.
up in the air, buddy.
He's proverbially what's the word? I'm not gonna cut. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
he's bad.
whatever.
He definitely got something F. He got fucked.
Diddy is on
He
that.
messed
Whatever
up.
Diddy wants, whatever Diddy wants, Diddy gets it regardless.
Oh, for sure, 1,000%. But that's what
It's-
that's what they were saying though. They were alleging that he's not the type of person to say no. He don't know how to refuse a single no, right? But then the concept of his story. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. I do believe that his upbringing was absolutely like unadulteratedly true. Like I believe that was true.
mhm.
I do. I do.
Yeah, I
I
believe that. I
believe.
believe that dude that was telling his story, or that was with him. That was his
Mhm,
brother. I believe him. Everything he
yes.
said. Yeah, I agree with that.
Everything,
Yeah.
every single thing he said, I believe him perhaps the most out of everybody that I'm talking around me. Because he grew up with it,
Right.
right? And there's photos of it, there's proof of it. So why would he did lie and be like, well, this is gonna happen with me and then going, no. Everything that man is saying is 1,000% true.
Right.
And he keeps it real. He's like, bro, this dude, did he didn't grow up with a first of all, he didn't have a father. Like, which by the way, that's the common, upbringing
Yeah.
for most black men. We don't always
Mhm.
get our fathers around raising us up.
Right.
It's unfortunate, but at the same time, that comes with the territory. People go through fatherlessness, how you bro? Fatherlessness all the dang on time. So
Right.
like he's not just the only statistic for that. But what did that do? What did that do for you coming up? You
Right.
don't have any figure in your life. So who do you have? You have that female figure in your life. You have your mom. I'm a mom's boy by heart. I ain't have my dad around,
Mhm.
right? But my mama did not put me in. She did not have me dressing up, wearing street clothes and making myself look like a day one pimp, right? I'm
Right.
not judging my body. For record, we're not judging nobody, right? Right? Okay. I'm just calling for what it is. But even with you doing it. you're influencing your child to go about things. Then what was interesting to me was they were like when he came up, he watched movies like The Mac, and he watched all these street hustlers and boom, boom, boom. And this boy is not even. I'm your one. That's like you too, man. Of course. And this boy is not even like 15, 20 something. Diddy is
Well,
in like
well,
the spot. Yeah.
they were saying that his dad got murdered. I guess his head got blew
Well,
off or
yeah, that
whatever.
part.
But they said his dad was like a street hustler like that. So she was dressing him like his dad. So that's where that came from.
Oh,
Yeah, so
oh,
he's
wow.
that's why Puff Daddy said it. That's why he said it. He was like, yeah, man, I knew it was something like that. My dad was like a hustler or a gangster or something like that. Because they was talking about at the funeral where his mom had on that chinchilla.
Mm.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. So she dressed him up like that because that's how his dad was looking.
In other
Yeah.
words, I'm like, I don't have your dad around, but I still have you in the who I'm not of your father because you resemble him.
Yeah, because he's
How
not
like
that
this man
because his dad's not
could.
alive. Yep, but his dad died
Right,
because he got shot.
right.
Yep.
Wow, man.
Uh-huh.
Wow. But also the just the trauma, like, and then on top of that, having them get bullied.
Right.
And the boy and his friend said this. I feel bad. I'm not gonna lie. My heart is on the for it because people gotta understand. Hurt people do hurt people.
Yep.
I just want to put that out right there.
Yep.
Okay. When he said, because I remember him talking about. I watched a documentary about Diddy on Peacock, but I didn't get a chance to read finish it all like that. But now I'm watching this one, and he said that yeah, Diddy's get beat up a lot. Like he's getting beat like they was always pumping him, teasing him, all kind of stuff. He said the kind of being that he received, it
Yeah.
wasn't
He
the
said he
kind
was
of being
scared to watch.
it was scared to watch, and you was not laughing.
Right.
Like they had a. But my thing is, why did y'all go that cruel towards like be like that? Like why did y'all have to traumatize him that like beat him down so bad?
Right.
Other than it could have been a sense of jealousy towards Diddy. Maybe the way he was dressing around time. Again, going back to his mama and the influence of his father, right?
Right.
Maybe perhaps when he's coming outside dressing a certain way, and some people who didn't have that, custom towards them, hated on him because of that. It kind of like earlier, like if you know biblically, like the Bible, like when Joseph came out with his coat, his brothers all drew Joseph him, threw him in the well, so they didn't want to see him succeed, and they sold him to slavery, right? All
Mm-hmm.
Joseph. But I'm saying I'm not saying this is a direct parallel to that, but I'm saying it's very similar. So all that bullying, all that seasoning of your women, all the misperceptions of who you are within your character, who you really want to be growing up, that all had to shape him ultimately. And being a street hustler, now I'm gonna say this: I think Diddy was a street hustler, and I ain't gonna sit here and say he was a punk. But Diddy wasn't. He didn't come off to me like some guy who was ready to like, oh yeah, you have the one, bro. Too. He don't come out to me like a guy who's ready to like, oh yeah, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to beat somebody behind. Boom, boom, boom. But if he has to, he will.
Right.
He'll come out to me like a real tough dude for real. And he
Right.
says it's a tough dude. And
Right.
like not just with that candy character. He says it's tough in real life. He don't play.
Right.
We know that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, nigga got shot 9 times. Like, we forget that sometimes. Have a good one. Um, so yeah, make a long story short, um, what do I want to also talk about? There
They
was
talking about
footage
Puff Daddy.
again.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah, that's
They
fun.
said Puff Daddy said nobody was gonna be bigger than him. Whatever he wanted, he got. He took I'll be sure's wife, Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My
Anybody who he
mom,
wanted.
my mom has alleged something regarding him, but I'm not going to speak to you about that on this one. I'll keep it between me and you up there. That's all I'm gonna say. Or office recording. Uh, but yeah, the Cassie thing is interesting to me.
They said
Oh yeah,
money.
that's right.
He felt money could get him out of everything.
Oh, you one.
Yep.
Yeah.
He felt money could get him out of anything,
Oh,
so it
you
didn't
one.
matter what it was. I think that's what caught up on him.
Just like R.
Cause he
Kelly did.
thought, yeah, he
R.
thought
Kelly did the same
money could get
thing.
him out of there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or they all stories do. That power, status, famous, well-known name, celebrity. Of course, you don't think you can get away with everything. You feel untouchable.
Yeah, different.
Hmm. But that's falling into the devil's trap, bro. That's falling into the devil's trap. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So you look at it spiritually, like the devil's like, I'll give you all what you
yeah,
want, and I'll make you feel like you ain't gonna never go through anything else. And you so powerful, you can say what you want, do what you want. Yeah, you on top. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you on top year after year to year until I'm done utilizing you. Because
yeah.
again, what is he coming to do?
Can't.
Kill, steal, destroy.
Yeah,
You
can't
gotta
do
do.
so much stuff to bad people. They say you can't do much
Hmm.
stuff to bad people to think that it is never going to come back to haunt them. But he felt that he was
Yeah.
so high and mighty on the game to the point that there was wasn't going to be no reckoning. It wasn't going to be no retaliation. Wasn't going to be no falling because of all the money that he had and all the people that he had and involved with and all of that stuff. He felt that he couldn't
Hmm.
be touched. That's why he was just
Hmm.
riding his bike through Harlem like it was no problem, taking pictures with people in Harlem like it wasn't no problem. And you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And like, I forget the lady's name that's about to pop up on the screen, where she was saying like she threw up at combat. She the goat, babe. I feel that you are the goat. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you are the goat. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you are the goat. The way that you move when you dance, I feel that you are the I feel that you wanted. When she was at Manhattan, when she seen
Hmm.
Puff Daddy's picture and he had his fist up like he won, but she said she's a person that's defeated. But you got your hand up in public in front of the world saying that you're a winner. But I'm right here going through all of this stuff in defeat.
Hmm.
Man, that's
Hmm.
deep, man. When she started
Let me
crying because of
now
that letter
oh
that her mom wrote to
yeah.
Puff Daddy's mom and dad, telling them about what she did to her because she woke up
Hmm.
screaming and crying because of what she felt. She had a dream about Puffy.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's insane, man.
I'm a BB again.
Yeah,
Allegations. I now, if
I
I'm
forgot
being
about Mark
honest,
Curry. Shout out to him.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
the other
marker.
artist. Yeah,
If I am being honest, I will say this: out everything that was alleged about Diddy, I'm kind of with her. I'm kind of with her. And what I mean by I'm kind of with her, I think he did it.
yeah, allegedly for sure.
It's still allegedly, because we don't
Hmm.
know, no. Even with the letter being said, when it said, in the dream, in the years of torment, in the years of trauma, I understand all that, boom, boom, boom. But we still don't have to prove. Now, what does help her case, okay, is the fact that he didn't bring her on to a music video set.
Right.
And the fact that she said that we heard about all the wild things that go on at Disney's parties.
Yeah.
So the fact of the matter is, when she mentions about the tape being put out for the public to see, I
Yeah.
don't know if she's lying about that.
Yeah.
That sounds that's rough. That's rough, and that would be embarrassing. That would be. Busy, I don't know about you, but if you was to get, not okay, I gonna get you. I gonna get you. No. I'm watching YouTube. We're watching ourselves. We are watching ourselves very, very carefully about this. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But what I will say is, the average person will for sure feel like, oh, my life is pretty much like almost ruined at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is part else for me to do, for me to pursue. So that's probably why all of that hurts her. Because she's like, I could have done this, I could have probably done that. And you took all of that away from me. And then I have to be reminded that you're up there, boom, boom, celebrating your success while I'm the one who's having a failure. I can't, I can't be mad at her. I'm sorry. I really can't. I can't be
Yeah.
mad at her. That's tough.
Yeah.
But the other thing that got me about Diddy, bro, was um, how he dealt with executives and his hustle and how he went about things, and they talk about how incredible he was with his ambition. right? Like one of these guys, they don't highlight about D a lot of times. Is the man's very ambitious on what he wants to get, and he's going to go hard about it.
Yeah.
He's going to challenge you to make sure that you take him seriously. Because in a way, it almost reminds me of. Have you ever seen Kanye West's Genius documentary?
Yep.
Him and Kanye remind me of each other to a degree. They do. I think because they weren't necessarily taken seriously in the game. And by the game, I mean the industry as far as like what music and hip hop or whatever. I don't think Kanye was taken seriously, nor was Diddy until as time moved on.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. Hold on, please. Hello? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we good. No problem.
Oh, so that was Andre. He ended up having to move in with Andre because he messed around and
Yeah.
smacked his mom, and he couldn't go back home. But because Andre was like, "Oh, it's a mystery situation that happened amongst his mom and them." And Andre bought this. He's an A&R for the joint for I forget what label it was that signed Heavy D and the boys and them. I think it was Uptown Records. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, and he was talking
Yeah,
about how
okay.
he just bought $1 million home, but Puff Daddy got to move in it before he even got to because he had to leave his mom's house because he did something to his mom, just being reckless, which is crazy because
And,
nobody even spoke on that.
but it was alleged that he did not do it. He denied it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's on. Yeah,
Or
facts.
no, I think it was like no, no. Matter of fact, no, he didn't come. He didn't choose
He didn't
to
comment
answer
on it.
on it.
Yeah, he didn't
He didn't
comment on it.
comment on it. So that was the only thing. I
But
was
they
like,
also didn't
look,
comment when they
mm,
asked was Puff Daddy abused by his mom when they was talking about
right.
whoopings and stuff, and she didn't answer either. She allegedly just let it go.
I will say this. This is not going to be no legend. If I was to ever put my hands on my mother, take me out.
Yep.
Take me out. Mm-mm. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nah, you can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't stand for none of that. Regardless, if the issue is about putting your hands on a woman, that's the woman who brought you into the world. My God, I'm sorry. I'm not putting my hand on my mom, bro.
Right.
Mm-mm. 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 Y'all send somebody to kill me immediately if I do that. Like I know it sounds kind of like a bit much, but
Kim Porter. Yep.
that's where I'm at. Cam
I'll,
Porter, yep,
yep.
sir.
I'll be sure was dating Kim Porter, the person that was the secretary of Uptown Records. So every time you got out the elevator, that's the first person you seen. They said Puff Daddy was in there begging her, asking her to get dates, asking her to get kisses and all of that stuff. And everybody was looking at him. Everybody was looking at him crazy because they knew for a fact that that was Al B. Shore's girl.
And Albie
So he
Shore
was
back in the day
violating the whole
was the
time.
man. Albie Shore back in the day was the man, though, too. That's another thing. There is some, so, okay. BZ, what are your thoughts over that?
Over what?
Like, your genuine thoughts over that?
Over what?
Like, him pursuing Kim over knowing that she was with Albie.
Yeah, that's foul. That's devilish ways
Yeah.
already.
Uh-huh.
And Al B. Shore is your guy.
Right.
Like it ain't like you don't know who Al B. Shore is.
You too.
You know
But I
Al
tell
B.
you
Shore. You
what.
know who Al B. Shore is, but yet you still pushed up on her.
Yep. Yep. And I look and correct me if I'm wrong. Albie Shore didn't necessarily he blew up, but then his career started to falter as time went on. Correct?
Yeah, but he went platinum. He was the first platinum artist at
He did.
Uptown.
He did. He did. So he was a big deal. Plus, he was not only that. Women loved him. Women loved him from Albie Shore. My mom told me about Albie Shore all the time. And of course, if you don't know, well, obviously you know, but Albie Shore, his son Quincy Brown, like what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like they look just like I'm seeing him more and more. I'm like, bro, Quincy was just like a thing on that. It's crazy. But yeah, Chris Brown, by the way, for those of y'all know, if you watch Star, he played in the show Star. He's one of the main characters, like boyfriends. He also did Power too. He played the dude who was that Lou ended up killing because he some of his girl in his record studio.
Mm-hmm.
He did Crown Camacho. That was his name, Crown Camacho. He played Crown Camacho. He's a really solid actor. I'm not getting credit, but he's a very solid actor. I think my first time I seen him in the film was him doing this movie with Keke Palmer called Brotherly Love. That movie was sad though, but it was dope at the same time. So,
Yep, Andre Harrell, the founder of Uptown Records.
so he called him his father, right?
Yeah, he called him his dad because he didn't have a father figure. Yep.
Mm, mm. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Yep, he made himself very valuable to Andre. That's when he quit his first year at Howard.
Oh, you say very valuable, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. If you guys can, obviously you guys think not see me, but as BG is talking about this and I'm asking the question, I am waiting at the phone, like, valuable, huh? Oh, yeah, he's very valuable, right?
Right.
So just like you guys know, catch my drift. I don't got to spell it out for you. You know what time it is.
Right.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. All I'm going to say is, Meat Mill look crazy, too.
Right. Right.
You guys know that video leak, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. As soon as they, I'm like, oh no, bro, that gotta be fake. That gotta
Right.
be fake. Ain't no way that's real. Ain't no way that's real.
Right.
But there's a video that I saw on TikTok where Z was calling me Bill Daddy. He was in the pool and me looked very suspect. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. He looked super suspect.
Yeah.
But that's not here nor there. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say. But I think for years people had knew that Diddy kind of went both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it is what it is. If you gay, you gay. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, straight, whatever. I also heard a story about him, Kim, and Tupac. I'm gonna tell you that when we get off the camera, bro. You gonna be like, what? But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. You gonna be like, heck yeah, heck yeah. But yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good one.
They talking to his
What's
mom.
talking about
They're talking to his mom about how she used to work at the after hours joint, serving stuff. And you seen it on Puff Daddy's face that he wasn't too thrilled with that.
why?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was like, okay. I saw at one point he was like, okay. And he said, okay. And I'm
Right.
like, why did you say okay for? What did you say okay for? Like, do you not love your mom, or you got a problem with your mom? What's the issue?
Yeah, he was trying to squash that subject because
Yeah,
he didn't want to think about his mom being out there like that.
I also think too, he didn't want to be reminded of his past.
Right.
You got some people that don't want to be taught about their past. They don't want to remember where they came from, upbringing. They want identity. They don't want that past to exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what it is. Can't be mad at them, but still, at the end of the day, it plays a part, it plays a role in what you're doing. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want me to talk about the topics that may come in a bit later, or do you want me to wait for those?
No, we're only doing the first episode.
Bad. No, I'm saying for the first episode, do you want me to talk about topics like that comes later, even though you haven't got around to it yet?
Oh yeah, go ahead. All right,
Okay.
because I already seen it 3 times. I'm just trying to
Have a good
find out all
one.
the other stuff that went down.
Appreciate it. So, what I would say is when they talk about that school incident, right, where he had like a show and basically
Oh
all the
yeah,
students
when
didn't want
everybody
to come
got
in
stomped
there,
out at the high school basketball game.
bruh, bruh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They bum rushed because they wanted to come in there. The tickets were only like $12, I believe is what they said. Which I'm like $12 for a ticket. I'm like, that's interesting. But he overmade. Essentially, he overhyped the show.
Yeah,
They have camera footage with him buying one of the bodies,
yeah,
and I'm like, that does
yeah,
not look good. That does not look good.
yeah.
I'm like, who got that footage?
Right,
Who did that?
right,
Like, I'm like, bro, this don't look good at all. Like, this
right.
is worse. But I gotta say this. Now, I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'm not, listen, to me, I was going, this was his Astro moment before Travis Scott had his Astro moments.
Right.
But let me ask you, I know this is going to sound very controversial for me to ask. Which one was worse?
Puff Daddy.
Explain.
Well, no, I'm gonna say Travis Scott.
Because I'm like, Travis Scott
Yeah,
had, that
no,
was
Travis
crazy.
Scott one was crazy.
Oh, boy.
That one was
Oh,
way
boy.
crazier. Yeah, that one was way crazier.
Mm-mm.
With the whole head and people was all that. Yeah, that was people was getting stomped out
Mm-hmm.
forever. Way more people got
Yeah.
killed than this one. Yeah,
And the fact that he kept his show continuing going to go on and on and on
yeah. At least
while
they stopped
all
this
that
one.
was happening.
Yeah, at least they stopped
Nah,
this one.
bro.
That one they didn't stop.
Nah, bro. Yeah, Travis. Yeah, that to this day, to this day, and he continues to do music, and the WWE is in business with him. I wonder why.
Right.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Yeah.
Other than being some money, parties can do business deals, money, whatever. I don't care. But after watching it, the thing about it is like I watched it. I knew about it, but I never fully got in tune about what all had went down. All I just know is I saw Travis Scott interview where he can't, he's a Charlotte guy trying to like, cover up what he was trying to say,
Mm-hmm.
and the victims still felt like he was still being off-putting and didn't agree. He could have done a whole lot more, right?
Right.
Now, I completely do agree. If I'm Travis Scott, I would go to each one of those families' homes, buy them something, take them out somewhere to eat, take them to a gravesite, and do something, and make up for and basically make amends with every one of those people who lost their loved ones on that fateful day. Because
Mm-hmm.
that was tragic. That was very, very tragic.
It was.
Now, with Puff, that was tragic too. Which is like you can make the argument it may have been a lot worse for having a one than Travis because Puff was right by him. Mm. They had the man on video, bro.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Like a
like I
lot of the
don't,
footage. Like if you
bro.
go back and watch the video that I sent you, it's video footage of stuff that they said that got leaked out that Puff Daddy's people was upset about because that was information and stuff that was locked up that was never supposed to get put out. That's why the footage.
Mm-mm.
That's why the footage put a Biggie thing on the next episode and the Tupac thing on the next episode. That footage was never leaked out to nobody. So for him to get a hold of this to do this, it put two and two together, which make
Mm-hmm.
episode one was cool. It was cool. It was a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff that
You
we
bro.
seen. But episode two though, it get dark.
I'm not watching episode two after this for sure.
Yeah,
But
episode two it gets dark.
yo, we gonna cover two next. Don't worry. We gonna get to two next as well, you guys.
Janet's Campbell
Don't
contacted
worry.
the comments regarding allegations that she physically harmed Stuffy Combs, and she did not respond.
Who was this?
That was
Oh, his
her.
mother. His
Yeah.
mother.
Now they
Yeah.
talking to Joy Dickerson Neal, the one that Puff Daddy sexually assaulted allegedly, and they're saying
Allegedly.
yeah allegedly, and she's the one who got the letter. Her parents wrote the letter to Puff Daddy and his parents talk about the stuff that he was talking about because she
And just
woke
so
up
we're
screaming.
clear,
Yeah,
thank you. And just so we're clear, you guys, before y'all come at us crazy in the comments and be like, why are y'all saying allegedly? Why are y'all saying allegedly? Because we don't know the truth. We don't know what we have. Bro, you want to put me back? You want to take this into a childhood and put me in a Back to the Future Mandalorian, whatever that means. You want to put me in a time capsule somewhere where I can go back in the night and see what actually went down? Then do that. But unfortunately, you can't do that. You know why you can't do that? Because it's impossible for you to do that. I can't do
right.
that. So again, we don't know. Thank you so much. We don't know whether or not. Thank you. You too, man. Yeah, y'all have a good one, too. Yeah. We don't know whether what she's saying. I think there is truth to what she's saying, but I also believe there is absolute false into what she's saying. I'm not quick to just also believe you just because you're on the video crying. You can cry and you can feel traumatized. I'm not trying to be insensitive to our feelings. Whatever. Don't get it twisted. You can cry. You can feel. You can be vulnerable. You can shed light on how you everything. at the same exact time, we know enough to know when it comes to film documentaries and people saying certain stories, it's just that stories sometimes. And not only just that stories, you could be acting your behind very often, very, very well.
Yeah, but
I,
the footage go too well with the stuff that she talking about though.
no,
That's the
I
only problem.
agree. So, are you saying you're with her?
I haven't seen nothing on this much that I've disagreed with yet because of the footage.
True,
That's the only reason. If
true.
they didn't have no footage behind it, and if it was just an interview, then I'd be like, I don't know. But even with her mom writing that
Yeah,
letter and all of that stuff, I'm like, bro, this hit different. This is information that
yeah.
never was out all last year on all those 8 episodes that Tubi dropped,
You're
the
right.
ones on Hulu. That's why 50. That's why I'm saying 50 Cent is the pettiest person on the planet because this is information that
BC,
nobody's ever
BC,
got.
BC.
Where's he
I
getting this
watched.
information from? Like,
I
bro, this is
know, BZ,
crazy.
BZ. This they had put out a documentary about Diddy. I want to say some months ago, some months this year, and it's on Peacock. And the things that were said in this episode were some of the same things that were said in episode one
Mm-hmm.
or this episode, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
But the footage was different.
there you go. Not only was the footage different, they expanded it. They
Yep.
expanded it. Like, yeah,
Yep.
you know about
Exactly.
this, you know about this,
Yep.
but you didn't know about
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
this.
You
And I'm
expanded
like,
it. It was the people that was actually involved that was there.
yes,
That's
yup.
different. That's when it's different.
Because you can only say so much, but if there's no footage,
Yeah, yeah,
someone back up your story, even if it's not the full like push of what's being alleged, they done did it.
right.
But I will say this: they did show that footage of him being downcast.
The whole thing too.
The whole thing too.
That's what I was
That
like, man,
man
yo,
grabbed her, kicked her, freaking
bro,
mother by her head. I'm
dragged
like,
her,
nah,
dragged
bro,
that. He dragged her,
nah,
bro. He really
no.
dragged her. To have that all on film. That's
Hmm.
what I'm saying. It's hard. It's going to be hard for people to not agree with everything they're hearing after they see that video.
Hmm.
That video automatically aims you to don't believe nothing he's saying. I'm not trying to be like that, but at the same time, that video is right there.
Hmm.
That
Yeah,
video is right there, so it's hard
and
to not even think like that.
not only that, I wouldn't put past he put his hand. He put his hands. I'm second in here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put past he put his hands on Kim. I wouldn't
Hmm.
put his past he put his hands on. Matter of fact, he got with Eric Sermon's girl from EPMND.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Eric Sermon was already being beyond. He said I'm gonna beat this dude up. So okay,
Hmm.
good. So he put his hands on
Being
him.
drugged,
And I guess
sexually
yeah,
assaulted. So hold on, see. So that's what
yeah.
happened to her. That's what happened to Joy. She got drugged sexually. That's what Puff Daddy allegedly did. He drugged her, sexually
Mm-hmm.
assaulted her, recorded it. Then they was at a party and he put it on the screen for everybody to see it at the party.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's craziness, bro. And he
Mm-mm.
said that there's another dude, another dude from Harlem or whatever that was a big drug dealer or whatever. He used to do that all the time and just sleep around with everybody's girl. And then after that, on their parties on Friday nights and Saturday nights, he would put his camera up on the wall for everybody to see it and be like, "Oh shoot, that's such and such girl. That's such and such girl at the biggest parties in the city." And Puff Daddy said he wanted to be like that, so that's why he started doing that. That's
Here's what I'm gonna say
crazy.
for this here's what I'm gonna say for the non-believers right quick. For the non-believers, the ones that don't want to believe in God, the ones that don't want to acknowledge Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I gotta put this out. I don't care if this sounds preachy. I don't care if this sounds like I'm being too much. I don't care. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Yep.
The fact that this comes to light,
Yeah.
God said was done in dark comes to light.
Yep. And
I'm
he
sorry.
wanted to be God so bad. So here you go.
Oh yeah, you playing God, all right, for sure.
Yep.
Then trying to think, there was another consensus I wanted to follow up on. Yeah, he was talking about Biggie. He played Biggie. He played Eric Sermon Biggie's Juicy record.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And But you know what? I always find those it's typical when you see and documentaries when they be like when they play the executive the first song for the artist and the
Hmm.
artist listens and then the executives listen to it and they're all like, what in the heck is this? And it's so like over exaggerating of how they felt. Oh, this was incredible. Blah 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 blah. I always feel like that's fake.
Could be.
I feel like that's fake because I done heard that story multiple times, not with just Diddy or Biggie, but other artists too. With the white guy, and I don't mean to be racist, but with the white guy, essentially hearing the white guy's rap music, and he's
Hmm.
like, I've never heard this before. This is incredible. Like, where's the
Right.
artist? I mean, give me now. Like,
Yeah.
okay, bro. Okay. Where you were used to playing rock music and all of that stuff. Again, you listen to hip hop, and all of a sudden you're like, bro, I gotta listen to this some more. Come on, bro. Come on.
Right.
Like, I'm not. I don't buy that. I don't. To me, that's just fake and phony.
That's true.
Like I'm trying. I've heard that multiple days on times. They've been like they just been so ablaze and sorry not so ablaze, so like amazed by the artists that it takes them to a whole other level. And they're like, we got to capitalize on that. Yeah, capitalize on offer the money,
Right.
but they going well. You ain't where it
That's
needs
his
to
name.
work.
Albert
You ain't.
Martinez. Albert Martinez.
Oh yeah, who's inspired by?
He's the one that used to go to the rooftop in Harlem. He was the one that was sleeping with all the girls, and then he was
Mm.
so he was sleeping with all the girls, and then on the weekends he would go to the parties and use one of those camera things that could put the images on the camera onto the wall. And he would videotape that, and all the dudes that was there, they girls would be on the camera sleeping with that dude. Yeah,
So
yeah,
he's that
man.
inspired by that nonsense.
Exactly right. Everything that he did, like
Mm.
even with I'll Be Sure, they said he was inspired with I'll Be Sure and what's my boy? Heavy D. When they was at the
Yep.
top, he was like, man, whatever they did to get to the top, I want to do the same thing, but make it bigger. He always wanted to be that. That's why they always call him a narcissist. Because at the end of the day, a narcissist is somebody who only thinks about them.
Yo, for sure.
Only thinks about themselves. They don't care about what nobody else talk about. It's always about them. And that's who Puff Daddy's been all his life. As a person who
Oh, of course.
always was about them. And when you start going to episode 2, 3, and 4 and all that stuff, you'll start seeing it more and more. And you'll be like, oh my God, this dude really allegedly is a terrible person. A terrible person, allegedly.
I, that allegedly starting to lose his beard at this point.
Yeah, 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 Monte Natra, yeah. I'm just trying to stack my paper, high like New York skyscrapers, grind till I can't no more, cause I ain't trying to have no name.
Point, bro. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest with you right now because 50 diabolical. Like 50
yeah,
Cent
50
is
Cent.
making the diabolical.
50 Cent
I'm
went
sorry,
crazy on
bro. I'm
this.
sorry. I gotta keep mentioning this. I gotta mention this. The fact that you have footage, the fact that you have footage of him is not making it that alleged no more. It's really not. It's like Whitney showing us like, well, now what's not being shown again is what he's been accused of. We see, but that footage, but you know what? When he was accused of playing everyone on Cassie, there was footage of that.
Yeah,
There's literal footage of that. You put your hands on old girl. So I want to put it past you that you put your hands. Okay, going back to that right quick, because I wouldn't put that he put his hands on Kim, like I just mentioned, and I wouldn't put it past that he put his hands on Eric Sermon's girl that he got with,
right.
right? So if you're no, and then on top of that, you're also molested. Put your hands on your own mama. So like, what is your issue with a woman, my guy?
Yeah.
Like, why did you put your hands on them? You know what I'm saying? Now, if they caused it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not going to speak on that for real. That's on you. But at the same exact time, it's like, even still, bro, it makes you look bad. Like, very, very bad. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Shoot. I don't know, man. Just, that first scene, Puff Daddy, talking to his lawyers, talking about, man, I need to find somebody that could clean up dirty, dirty, dirty media stuff. And I'm like, bro, why would you? Like you, because he got mad at his lawyer and his people.
Hold on, BZ. What you say? Right here. No problem, man. We don't have this all down. Yep. Yep. Have a good one. Okay, what you say, BZ?
No, he was just talking about Puff Daddy talking about at the beginning, where he was talking about how oh shoot, he was talking about how the lawyers and them was going back and forth, and he was just like, "Yo, we losing right now." He's like, "You got to find somebody to be on my side, either overseas or not overseas, or
But
here
you
that's
know
gonna be
that
on their side."
he overtalked one of the lawyers too.
Oh
He's like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah, hey, listen. He said, listen, you don't listen to me. Blah blah. I'm like,
right,
dude, like you're not helping your
yeah,
situation.
not at all.
And then the fact that you just said, but here was the key thing though. Remember, at one point, Diddy went by the name Diddy Dirty Money. Okay, why
Yeah,
would you say they need to start? They need to cover what I have to. Yeah, have been said to be dirty, 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 dirty. Why would you say that?
yeah,
Because it would have been one thing if he had just said like they found information about me, boom, 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 and these lies about me. He could have said lies. You said dirty, dirty, dirty stuff, media, whatever,
yeah,
whatever he was, he's alleged to. Why did you say that?
yeah. I wonder who got all this footage for real, because they got Puff Daddy in the all white outfit at that basketball game. How'd they do that?
50 gonna be rich, bro. 50
Somebody,
already rich, but he's gonna be probably richer after doing this.
he might get an award for this.
Literally, like, that is crazy. And we think, and to think Kendrick Lamar was a boogeyman from last year. He really changed the draft,
Right.
bro. Like you think Kendrick was paid, bro? 50 part might not be. I think Kendrick probably as diabolical as Kendrick was for Drake last year. I don't think he was more with 50.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Mm-mm. I don't know about that one, Chief. I do not know.
I don't know, man. I have Puff Daddy right there to watch that person almost die right there on the floor and just walk past him like it ain't nothing, bro.
Oh
That's
yeah, you
crazy.
watching it? That yeah, he had so not one single emotion. He had. See, what it should have shown. This is what I had to play it back for a little bit. I was like, wait a minute, why would you just walk past it? Because I'm like the normal person. Have a good one. Will check on the individual to see if that person was okay.
Right.
And then when you were giving your speech, talking about like them dying, why did you not show enough emotion? Why can't you go about crying about it? Now, crying doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it because again, you could still be acting, but at the very least, you would still have a heart for those people. This goes back to what we've been saying, BG. It's narcissism. He cares about going by himself.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't, you don't care about yourself. You would humble yourself in that moment and realize how much of a tragedy that was. The person's right there, and you gonna walk away. Now, granted, even though there's footage of us showing that, we don't know what was going on in his mind. He could have been traumatized for real, or in his cat, to where he was numb. Like he didn't probably know how to show any form of emotion. Like, man, this happened, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
He just said it. You know what I'm saying? Like really.
He put his hands on his mom, called her the B word, and slapped her.
You see that?
Regarding
And
the accusation that he physically harmed his mother, he did not reply.
see, but that part right there, I don't believe was an allegation. I think he literally, I think he said like he legitimately did do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. You finished all 4 episodes, correct?
Yeah.
Already? Okay, got you. Okay, we're gonna still do it though. We're gonna still do it back to back. I'm gonna watch two after this one for sure. Let me ask you a question. Like this may be a little off topic, but was Diddy like? What was your perception of Diddy like coming up? Like was you
Definitely
in the
didn't
Diddy
like
game? Like
definitely
you never
didn't
liked
like
him?
nothing Diddy did.
Mm.
I was a
As far as
I
music.
was a fan of Mace. I wasn't a fan of him. Daddy was no good
Mm.
rapper. He wasn't doing nothing but dancing around on videos. That's all he was doing. And that ain't even allegedly. That he just wasn't like that at all. He just
But
wasn't.
why? But people overhype him though.
They
I'm
hyped him
out
because
there.
they overhyped him. But shout out to Mark Curry that was writing all of his stuff. You see his one song
Mm-hmm.
come that song "Come with Me." Mark Curry wrote that.
Yeah, missing you and Faith Evans. People love that record.
Yeah, like man, come on,
Let's
man.
see.
And then that man, when they start talking about the Shine situation and all that too, bro. This is man,
Mm-hmm.
that's on file, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Puff Daddy's first responsibility was Jodeci, and he created them and made them what they was. Salute to Diddy because Diddy knew the artist. He knew how to do
Yeah.
that.
Shout out to him for that, for sure. I never knew he had a hand in Josie like that. I didn't even know about that. And then what was said about Mary J. Blige too. After that too, I was like, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Puff
And how
Daddy
you would
was.
have, you would have some people like just off for Mary, you know what I'm saying? You know, through our voicemails when she came out with the what's the 411, which is a classic R&B album by the way. If you know Mary J. Blige, and you know like her discography, what the 411 is heritage to this day as a classic. To this freaking day. Um, yeah, man. Let me
Yeah,
see.
trying to see what else was
And
on
then,
here.
but
So
it's
he grabbed
always
Mary J.
been
Blige. He did the single for "Come and Talk to Me."
right.
The Mary J. Blige joint. Let me see what else is on here. What else? Because he just had a lot of Diddy parties and stuff, but they wasn't explaining what was going on at the Diddy parties or nothing like that. The first episode is innocent, so it ain't really like crazy as what people think on the first episode. The first episode
Hmm.
is pretty much what we already seen and
It's
heard
light.
the
It's
past
light.
year. Yeah,
Yeah, you already knew about it, but it was more of an expansion. It was like it was like old girl talking about what she went through with Diddy. I already saw that. I already saw that. I already saw what happened with the whole school incident, all kind of stuff. But so it was it was a very light episode, but it still was a very
oh yeah, it set it up.
noteworthy one for sure. Oh, like that was a very noteworthy one. Like you have to still watch that for context. Um, what I can say about Mary, I couldn't help but think about Monet Auto
Mm.
while looking at Mary. You know what I'm saying? You got no power to goals, you got council fans. Like she plays Monet Auto,
Oh, so
one.
Puff Daddy started
Yeah.
to try to court Eric Sermon's dude after they broke up, not when they broke up, after.
Oh, what is girl?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. He said he's off dealing with a friend too, but he's dealing with a liar. He said he's sexual with him.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like Eric was Sean's man. Like right after they split up, all of a sudden Diddy is going after his girl. And whenever you know what I'm saying, and every time and they said once Diddy got you, you become his property. So you gotta do whatever he say and all of that junk. Now you become property.
But how does a man like him get property over you?
He controls
Like
everything
he
you
like
got.
either
He controls everything
right,
you
but I get that, but I'm like, okay, you made your money, this and that. Third. If he had me around 500,000, probably even more around that time, for him to have his stuff over all those women, unless they were just being, I say this respectfully, if you were being immature or foolish to go right here and be with me like that. My thing is, okay, if he's paying you like plus money to take your mouth over it all, he had either this is why I'm gonna let it be BC. I'm gonna listen to this. I don't know if this is true or not. Either that man had enough money to where he could go ahead and keep their mouth shut, that one way, or he had gangster ties. And however he got towards those gangster ties, required him to no move. You
yeah,
see what I'm saying?
I don't know. He back then Puff Daddy had over 200 million. That's why.
Oh,
It wasn't no half a
dang.
million. None of that. No, it was like two
Whew.
hundred million dollars. So whenever he got that girl, you dang near do whatever he say because he
Mm.
owns everything you got. Like your car, he bought it. Your house, your clothes, he did it. Everything. So if he's doing all of that, he expects you to.
Two
Acted
hundred
quarterly.
freaking millions, crazy.
And that's back in the 90s, 80s, 90s, 200 million, bro. You
That's
outside.
insane. That's freaking insane. That's freaking insane. 200 million is wild. And the fact that he did so fast and so like meteoric, like that one rise, like just that quick. That's impressive. You gotta give him credit with credit too. That man's a hustler for real. He's a hustler.
So, okay, so now I don't know what girl
That's
they
freaking
talking
insane.
about, but they saying that his jealousy was so crazy, she wasn't allowed to have no guy friends to talk to at all. His jealousy would get them girls beat up.
Mm.
Hold on, he just said something.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, his jealousy. Yeah, so it's like, cause that's his cockiness. He was like when he took Eric Sermon's girl or whatever they try to say.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, what dude was just saying. He was like, I got her. I took her from him. That's how he's drawing it up. He had to have the girls, and then they said, when he gets you, he got you. That's what they saying. And then that's when they was talking about the property part. And then
Mm.
he said they was just. He wanted to make sure that, yeah, but that's how he was. He was so overprotective of the females because he thought the females was gonna be
Mm.
cheat or do whatever, whatever. So they would beat him up. He was like the one dude talking about how Puff Daddy had her face in the stairwell.
Mm. Mm.
Race up, beating her into the car well. They right outside of Uptown Records. He's beating her face into the car well.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. My man got any problems for real.
But year or two later, she back with him though. So what do you do then?
Yeah, that was interesting. Like how Kim didn't want to be with him, but then she ended up getting back with him. My
Yeah.
mom told me something about the reason why and how he was trying, how he tried. He managed to sweet talk his way back to her. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? He managed to sweet talk her. You know what I'm saying, into getting back with him again. But he said it got even more worse as time went on.
Yeah.
Kim always was funny to me when it came to them being on the clothes together.
Yeah.
Like she felt like you can see in her face she's uncomfortable, but he won't tell you though.
What's his name? I think his name is Kurt. Kurt Brow. Kurt Browse. That's that his name?
Certain girls.
Let me see. The dude with the dreads that's telling the story. Saying that he said he might be the first person that was a part of the Puff Daddy cult and actually protected him the whole
When
entire time. What's his
he said
name?
Cole, I was like, damn, Cole.
Does that make him a part of a Sean Combs cult? Maybe so. Kurt Burrows. Burrows.
Burrows.
That's why I believe that this is for real because that was Puff Daddy's right hand man. That was his friend. That was his neighbor. That was his brother. And then Tim Dog Potterson was too.
Yeah, but Curry's the one. Is he the one that grew up with him, or was it the
Yeah,
other dude?
both of them.
Oh, okay, got you. I'm talking about the one in the photos, like the one who's with him in the photos, like the dreadlock dude with the
Yeah,
glasses. That was him.
yeah.
Okay, got you.
Uh,
Crazy, crazy.
no, that's Tim. That's Tim Dog. Tim. His nickname was Dog. Something. Tim. I'm talking about the other dude because both of them got dreads. One of them got glasses
Okay,
on. One of them don't.
right, right, got you. Okay, so Tim is the one the one who has glasses.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, because they did look a little similar when I saw it. First,
Yeah. This. Oh.
I can't wait to talk about Tupac and Biggie because I got my thoughts on that. I can't wait to talk about that, bro.
Yeah, Puff Daddy overstepped when he tried to when and Andre fired Puff, which was close
Mm-hmm.
to was his dad, who he called himself.
He said he took it hard too.
Mm-hmm. And now Puff Daddy about to start his own thing.
That's where we get the bad boy.
Yeah, free up. And then you go Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Diddy different.
Yep.
That's Ice Cube. Yeah, bro. But yeah, that's first episode.
NWA.
Yeah, that first episode is pretty dope, man. 50 Cent
So
is
what?
definitely exposing a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yep.
everybody ain't gonna be too thrilled with him on this one, but
So you stopping it right there?
yeah, I'm stopping it right there. I'm gonna stop it right there.
Okay, so I was gonna
'Cause-
say, so like what was interesting about that was okay, so there was two things that never alleged, right? So allegedly Puff was very jealous of Biggie's relationship with Tupac,
right.
right? And so people theorize that remember the quad studio recordings, sorry, the quad recording, what how you say it again? The quad recording studios shooting incident where Pac got shot 4 times when he was like playing in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying Diddy has something to do with that. But Diddy has alleged he did.
Yeah.
And that's because that's the reason why Biggie and Pac had fell out. Because Pac felt like, oh, you guys had this all set up. 'Cause I think they said like after Pac got shot, the first thing he did, this is crazy. The first thing Pac did was pull out his blunt and he smoked, right? Like this man didn't even like cry, he was tripping over things and I'm pretty sure he was still in pain, but the fact that this man took out a blunt and smoked it before he could go right ahead and calm himself down. Then he proceeded, this is what was being said. He went to go see Biggie and Diddy, and he confronted them about which one of them, put a hit out on.
Right.
And they were looking at him like very confused, like, why in the hell is you blaming us? We didn't do anything to us, blah, 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 blah. But Diddy, I think he did have a problem with Pop. I think he did. Because a lot of them did back in the day. A lot of them had an issue with Tupac. I'm not serious saying Tupac was like the greatest rapper of all time. But I will say this, he was one of the most recognizable names around that time. Very, very famous, very popular. Woman did love Pac though.
Mm.
I'm wondering, are you still on the report?
Huh?
Is the report?
Am I still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I personally I don't know what was going on. But anyways, so Pac was a popular figure back in the day. But I want to ask you, do you believe that Diddy was jealous of Pac because of it? Because no, yeah, he was jealous of their relationship because I guess Pac stole Biggie away from him. Which he sounds very childish, by the way.
I'll talk about that on the next episode.
Got you. Well, I will say this. Then last week, I don't know if he put him on pot, but we will definitely wait till episode two. Matter of fact, did they get more into all
Oh
that on episode
yeah.
two?
That's why I said episode 2.
Oh boy,
It's gonna
that
get
makes sense.
exposed. That's why I was like, yeah,
That makes
episode
complete
2.
sense.
Yeah, episode 2,
Episode two.
I'll tell you this. Episode 2, you won't even be asking the question. You'll be like, oh, I already know the answer. That's how cold episode 2 is. It won't even be no question. That's why I was like, yeah, we'll talk about it episode 2. Because this one, oh Lord.
Yep, yep. I'm gonna watch it. Now with that said, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and watch it. But without
Mm-hmm.
further ado, you guys, do us a quick favor. So if you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, subscribe,
Mm-hmm.
and share among your friends, your family, people who like you, people who don't like you. Um, and yeah, enjoy yourselves. We are out. BZ, thank you for the recap. I appreciate it. This was dope.
Yes, sir.
Very newsworthy. And shout out to 50 Cent for even having the leeway to go ahead and get this put out and having that on Netflix. And this is interesting. And listen. I don't have a patience for Diddy. I don't wish that man the worst thing to come towards him. I'm not one of those guys that's going to do that towards Diddy. But at the same exact time, it's you that caused all of this. You.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fucking day, and you have to take accountability for all things that you have done. Did. Now, even with me saying that, I'm not judging you. I'm telling you, as in to say, as if to, oh, not as if to say, but as in to say, that's going to be on you. And you find your heart to forgive not only yourself, but well, not necessarily forgive yourself, but like you see my
Uh-huh.
window where he needs
Uh-huh.
to figure out a way to
Mm-hmm.
mend fences, make amends somehow, do
Mm-hmm.
what he can. Now, I do believe you definitely do need to suffer way more jail time. I hate to say that, but you do. You need some more jail time.
Wait till, I'm telling you, that's what I'm
You
saying. Wait till you
you
see the
need
second and
some.
third episode and all that, man. You
Oh
start putting
boy,
that stuff
oh boy.
together, you like, man, bro, you should never get out. Like, what? All this stuff is, if we say
Yeah.
all of it's alleged, but we got actual footage of that junk, bro, you should never get out.
At your best, Diddy, you should receive some therapy while you're in jail,
I hope.
and get saved. Come to Jesus. That's it.
You need to
Other than
ask
that,
you need to
I
ask
don't
Jesus
know.
Christ to be your savior and stop playing.
Yes,
And leave it at
yes,
that,
brother.
bro, because you trust
This
me,
is,
you in trouble.
but hold on, because this is because we can make fun of for being representatives of our faith all the time, right? But yet y'all see this happen, and what y'all say then?
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave
Mm-hmm.
that be there. I'm gonna leave that be there. We're gonna go ahead and continue this. And yeah, I'm very much listening to it right now because BZ. Oh, we finna cook. All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Now, I am right now. Hit the gym, work right in the studio late, got it feeling like a booty call. I'm in the studio late, got it feeling like a booty call. In the studio late, got it feeling like a booty call. Yeah, I'm in the studio late, got it feeling like a booty call. Yeah, I'm in the studio late, going hard. I'm in the studio late, going hard like when my brother A playing his guitar.